Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we've got wonderful news about the Pokémon GO TCG. The updates keep coming, and I am delighted. Essentially, what happened was that over on the official YouTube channel over in Japan, they went and opened up a box of Pokémon GO. And that has given us a surprisingly nice amount of information about Pokémon GO as a set, including revealing 2 more of those secret rares we were expecting. Or were we? This is pretty big, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty nice. So, starting off then, I think we probably shouldn't bury the lead. There are 2 new secret rares that have gone and been revealed. Remember, when I say secret rares, I'm using the Japanese definition. It's basically anything full art or better. It's easier that way. Technically, one of these I'm showing you is a secret rare in English. The other one is a full art Pokemon, which isn't a secret rare in English. But you know what I mean when I say that, and it's easier to do it this way. So, with all of that borne in mind, we've been shown full art Slacking and Rainbow Rare Professor's Research Willow. Now, this is pretty important, because this basically confirms a couple of things, and I'm so glad I updated that video about Pokemon GO Secret Rares yesterday, because had I not uploaded it yesterday, it would already have needed to be changed. But I told you that I was very, very much expecting a Slacking full art. I told you that it was going to be number 79 out of 71, and that is exactly what we've got. And I don't want this to be like, hey, look at me, look how right I am. This wasn't some kind of huge prediction. As I explained in yesterday's video, there were 3 secret rares between the confirmed Conqueror V alternate art and the Candela full art. There were only 3 potential cards there. There were 3 spots missing, and there were 3 Pokemon V in the set that would fit between those numbers. And we expect to get a full art of every Pokemon V, because for many, many sets now, we've had a full art of every Pokemon V, and when you put that together, we're expecting full arts of Melmetal, Dragonite, and Slacking, which is exactly what we ended up getting. Not some huge, crazy prediction that makes me some kind of super genius, but in fact, a very standard prediction that anyone that sat down and put the cards in order could have made. There were 3 missing spots, so to speak, and there were 3 Pokemon V that would fit in order with their full arts. Melmetal and Dragonite we haven't seen, Slacking we have. What I will say is, now that Slacking has been shown, it would be an absolutely gigantic surprise if those other 2 slots, that is to say 77 and 78 in the Japanese numbering, were not made up with Melmetal and Dragonite full arts. I can't say that it's confirmed, but because it's not actually confirmed. But we are at the stage now where, although I'm not using the word confirmed, you all know I want to use confirmed, and I'm trying to say anything other than the word confirmed, because it's not confirmed, but it might as well be confirmed. Confirmed. So with all of that borne in mind, that's really cool, and it's Slacking. I quite like Slacking. 4 energy, 260 damage. An ability that says you can't attack if you've got 2, 4, or 6 prizes remaining, but that's why Arceus gave us Path to the Peak, so I wouldn't worry your pretty little heads about it. I think it's going to be a very good card. Accelerate some energy with Arceus and go. The other one that's gone and been revealed is Rainbow Rare Willow, and this is a prediction I made in yesterday's video, but this is an awkward one. Because on the one hand, it's an easy prediction to make. Because if we go and have a look at, Astral Radiance, every single full art supporter, and there were a bunch of them, there were 9 of them if I'm counting correctly, they all got a Rainbow Rare. So when we see Arena getting a full art, we know she's getting a Rainbow Rare. When we see Gardenia getting a full art, we know she's getting a Rainbow Rare. I'm not going to go through all 9 of them, you get the point. And that's been the case for sets now. And there was a part of me that wondered, well, maybe there'd be fewer secret rares because it's a special set, but no, there are still the same. And to be clear, we've only seen the Rainbow Rare of Willow, we've not seen the Rainbow Rares of the leaders of the teams, your Candela, your Spark, and your Blanche. But Pokemon don't do that. Pokemon don't give us some full art supporters as rainbow rares, but leave some of them out. They give us all the full art supporters as rainbow rares. I could kind of see them just sticking with full arts because it's a smaller set and keeping the same number of secret rares could have been awkward. I cannot for a second see them giving us rainbow rare Willow without the other three. Now it does get a little bit weird in English because we don't have the full arts in the set proper, but we've seen this before. We're not going to have the full arts in the set, but we will have the regular and we will have the rainbow rare. I mean, if we take Astral Radiance as an example, we have got regular Palkia V, and we've got the special rare, the alternate art of Palkia V, but we don't have the full art, and it's the same issue with Dialga. We don't know exactly what's happening here, but as we see with the Pokemon GO leaders, Pokemon do this because they're taking them out to put them in products. They've not announced anything with full art Dialga and Palkia yet, but expect that to happen sooner rather than later. Yes, I suppose it's technically possible that they take the full arts and move the full arts into a later set, but Pokemon don't do that, so it's almost... I mean, it's just not happening. There is actually... I can give you one example of when they did do that, and that was the alternate art of Espeon VMAX, which did make it into Fusion Strike, despite the fact the regular VMAX was printed like expected in Evolving Skies. The reason for this, though, is very simple. The reason is Espeon was released in a weird set over in Japan, and that basically gave it a different release cadence than other products. Don't expect that to happen. Expect your full art of Dialga and Palkia to just be following along in some special product later. So we are getting these rainbow rares, and that's kind of cool. My one reservation here, though, is that this is a small set. In Japan, it's a 71 card set. In English, it's a 78 card set. But remember that Japan counts stuff as secret rares that we don't, so the full arts will have a number lower than 78 for us, but higher than 71 over in Japan. And remember, we got a whole bunch of stuff that's been taken out to be used as promos, which are in the set in Japan, like Radiant Eevee as an example. So the point is that it's a very small set. Having a whole bunch of secret rares is going to get a little bit awkward. I mean, it's looking like we might have, by the Japanese definition, that is full art or above, we could be looking at 21, 22 secret rares in a 71 card set, and that is a lot. But I do have good news along those lines, because they did go and post their pulls of the box to people over on the Japanese YouTube, and the one thing that stands out here, the one unexpected thing, there is both a rainbow rare of Willow and a full art of Slacking. And you know that, they're the cards we've been talking about for the past few minutes. Now this is very interesting, because over in Japan, they give you one secret rare of the Japanese definition, full art or above, per box. And they've done that for ages. Although I don't think it's necessarily guaranteed in every set now, but certainly every Japanese box I've opened in the past few years, I've had exactly one. You do occasionally hear of the super double boxes, and I think you can get them without, although maybe that's not every set and it is very rare. Here you get two. And my question is, and I'm afraid I don't have an answer for this, is this a particularly good box or a particularly generous set? I don't know. I'm really hoping generous set because, again, 71 card set, and it's looking like 22 secret rares. That is assuming 2 gold items, which is, that's a fair assumption. Otherwise, it's going to be 21. Point is, there's going to be over 20 secret rares in a 71 card set. So yeah, giving us 2 per box does seem about right. The thing that makes me really sad about this image is the single Radiant Pokemon. That is the Radiant Eevee. Remember, Radiant Eevee is a promo over here. Radiant Eevee in English can only be found in the Premium Collection Radiant Eevee, but it is in the set over in Japan. And that means that there are 4 Radiant Pokemon in Pokemon GO in Japanese. The other 3 are, of course, your first partner Pokemon from Gen 1, your Blastoise, your Venusaur, and your Charizard. The problem here is that you're now going to need to buy 4 boxes and hope you don't double up just to get the 4 Radiant Pokemon. That's a pain. I don't like that at all, because the other pull rates are exactly what we would expect. There are 4 Pokemon V in a box, and for anyone that's not been following, we expect 4 Pokemon V in every box. When you buy a Japanese box, you should expect, unless something very strange happens, you should expect 4 Pokemon V. Although my box of Space Juggler, and then the opening is on this channel to go and watch, I did actually open up 5 of the 6 Pokemon V from the set in one box, which made me very happy. And then I didn't pull Palkia, so I don't know, that made me sad. Point is, there are 6 Pokemon V in the set, and you pull 4 of them in every box. For anyone that's wondering, the 2 that weren't pulled in this particular box were Mewtwo and Melmetal, which is weird. They're the 2 from the V Battle decks, although they are alternate art in the V Battle deck. And then you get yourself 2 V-Star/V Max. That is what we would expect. That's what you always get. And that's what we get here. So we've pulled, in this particular box, you've got Dragonite V-Star and Melmetal V Max. And then, of course, the one that hasn't been pulled here is your Mewtwo VMAX, which, again, all makes perfect sense. So, the pull rates are largely what we would expect. 1 Radiant Pokemon, 4 of the 6 Pokemon V, 2 of the 3 V-Star/V-Max. The 2 Secret Rares makes me happy. The 1 Radiant Pokemon makes me gutted, because I've got all the Radiant Pokemon, all 6 of them in Japanese so far. I'm going to get all the 4 from Pokemon GO, but it looks like I'm going to have to buy a bunch of singles, and that makes me really sad. Also, apparently only 1 Ditto, and what is interesting here is that this Ditto in the box was pulled from a Bidoof. I don't know if that means it can only be gotten from Bidoof. I'd like to think not, but this is one of those where we're going to have to wait and see. I'm hoping it appears on other Pokemon. That would be lovely. But as it stands at the moment, Bidoof was the example they gave us initially. Bidoof was the one that ended up being a Ditto in this box. I'm hoping that's not the case going forward, that it's only Bidoof. But we'll have to wait and see. So there we go. 2 new Secret Rares and a bunch of news about pull rates over in Japan. Obviously over here you don't have your guaranteed pull rate, so it's going to be a bit more awkward, but this gives us quite a lot of perspective, and that makes me very happy. Also means that Ditto is apparently as rare as Radiant Pokemon. But then again, you'd only expect 1 of each holo per box anyway, so it's probably not stunning. But I want to know what you think about all of this, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.